first down. Prescott with protection. Passes high and
Some controversy here.
Yeah,
about
big time.
The way I decide to eat my food, choices of food that I eat.
Yeah.
But before I tell you about that, I want to tell you to go subscribe to our YouTube page, BFB Math, BFB DFW, BFB Cowboys. Search it, subscribe, and you will see us this Thursday live after the Cowboys game. We will be doing a Cowboys post-game show. We'll be taking live Zoom calls, and depending on what happens here, we may have already had our first guest in Mr. Kevin Gray. It hadn't been confirmed yet, but we're working at
working on the contracts. You know,
yeah.
He's big time. We got to work out contracts with him.
Well, we love that. Yeah. Well, a few minutes ago, Billy was saying that he likes coleslaw, and I was like, I don't like coleslaw because I hear it's made in a trash can.
Well,
I'm sorry, not trash can, a trash bag.
Okay, well, that's weird that you think it's bad because it's in a trash bag.
Well, and then Kat, our esteemed producer here, pointed out, well, you're the MFer that doesn't eat a popsicle because of how it makes you look, and I mean, I just can't.
That's your own.
I don't want to get a perception live on air.
I think you need to go to therapy for that. Maybe there's something going on.
I don't want to get a perception live on air, but like I said, bananas. You know, I had to break bananas apart, eat them just because I don't want to just be taking it and just eating it like that. And a pickle, I had to cut it up in pieces and eat it. But whatever floats your boat.
Do you agree that he has something deep down in him that he needs to work out?
Yeah, that's going to be more of a personal thing. Yeah. I get it. I definitely get it. Yeah. But I mean,
can you just imagine me? Can you just imagine walking up in a room and me just sitting there,
But you don't have
First
to.
Off, why are you eating it like?
Yeah. But I'm eating a banana, so I had to put it.
Look, watch. This is how you eat a banana. I think you eat a banana.
Do that again.
There are ways to make it look less gay than
Why does it matter if you're not?
First off, I don't know anything about being gay or anything like that, but I would like to take this time to give a shout out to the LGBT community and let them know that we support those who choose to live an alternative lifestyle.
We do,
especially the L's.
Favorite category.
Those are my girls.
My thing is that you've just the way you go about it, where you're just taking out pickles, suckers, popsicles. My goodness, you're eliminating half the food. But to a bigger point, why the hell do you like?
I can eat corn dogs.
Coleslaw.
Coleslaw is the shit, man. What do you mean?
You can eat a corn dog?
Yeah, but I take the corn dog off the stick.
Does that matter?
It's still the same shape. Yeah.
Issues.
You know what this reminds me of? That movie Superbad, when what's his name, the little fat dude was explaining to his friend about why about when he was drawing the pictures of it. Like, how many foods are shaped like this? He's the best kind. I was like, that will.
I think you're crazy for your weird. By the way, you have to. We don't have time to get into it, but we got to do a whole segment of Walt's weird food behavior because it is just disturbing.
I've come around with some stuff like I eat Supreme Pizza now. At first, I didn't because I was like, "Who wants to eat? Anybody eat Supreme Pizza just showing off?" I used to think like that. Yeah, I used to think like that, but I eat Supreme Pizza now.
He's also the same guy who won't eat at sandwich shops because he thinks it's too fancy and too expensive to make sandwiches that good. You should just eat.
I'm just a plain sandwich eater. So but I only want meat, bread, and cheese. Like when you go to a sandwich place, you want to get all the lettuce.
Fine, I get that.
Yeah, that's a sandwich, man. That's a good sandwich.
I wasn't. My sandwiches go on 2 pieces of white bread, some cheese,
some meat, cheese.
That's it. That's it.
Right,
that's
but you still judge other people for going to sandwich places.
No, because I've told you recently I had Jersey Mike's.
Oh yeah, you
said that was like your first time, huh?
Yeah, that was my first time. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. I liked it. But I didn't get a regular cold cut sandwich, so I got like a chicken Philly sandwich.
You need to open up your horizons. That's all I gotta say.
Expand your horizons.
But you know what? We need to open up horizons more because the NFL is here, and we gotta make our predictions.
Yeah. And we need you to open your horizons too, because I know you hate these two divisions. So, but we gotta do them.
They're both pretty bad though, and I don't know. They're just boring ass. I don't like any of the teams on here. One of them I despise, but we'll get to that team in a minute. So who's first? Which division are we going to tackle first?
Let's go with the AFC North here. We got some. We've got some. Oh, it's the polls that I put out because I like polls.
Oh, yeah, everybody does.
We have right now we have 7 votes for the Browns, 3 votes for the Steelers, and 3 votes for the Ravens.
Okay.
The Ravens. 0 votes for the Bengals.
Sorry, Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Okay, see, here's my thing with the AFC North. This used to be what I like to call the black and blue division because all their teams were the gritty, physical run, smash mouth football, right? The Steelers dominated with their defense and run game. Same with the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody cared about the Browns, but the Bengals at one point, they were
Dalton and AJ Green.
Their defense had Vontae Burfict.
Burfict, yeah.
Burfict. He was the most imposing defensive players you ever played. So that was a scary division.
Now I want to point this out on Twitter, on the poll on Twitter, on our Twitter page.
Mm-hmm.
Steelers have 11%, the Browns have 22%, the Ravens have 56%, and the Bengals have 11% of voters.
So
people who think
apparently 11% are either troll jobs or they really believe in the Bengals this year. I'm sorry, but the Bengals are going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL. Joe Burrow, I love him. I think he could be a great quarterback, but he's coming off that serious knee injury. Who knows if he's really fully to be ready to go for the Bengals? And the Bengals used instead of they used a first round pick on his college wide receiver.
Yeah,
They didn't do anything to fix their offensive line or anything like that.
Nothing to protect
in the first round, I don't know. I just don't feel like the Bengals did enough to make their team better this year. So they're going to be in last place. This next team I have in my rankings, a lot of people are going to disagree, and I don't care. Last year they went off to 13-0 start, and that was because every team they played had a COVID outbreak,
right.
and they got really lucky. But when push came to shove, they showed their true colors of being a very below-average team, and that's the Pittsburgh Steelers. Big Ben, I don't know what's going to happen with him. Maybe he has a good season, maybe he doesn't, but they don't have enough on that team. I really do too. I can't. I don't like Big Ben. I don't like his attitude. I never did.
I never liked him either. I never thought he was all that great, man.
I mean, I think he's a great
He
quarterback.
won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, man.
He rolled the defense on.
No, he didn't win 2 Super Bowls. He won 1 and then lost to the Packers.
No, he won 2.
No, he got 2 of them.
He lost to the Packers.
He won in 05 against the
He won his rookie
Seahawks,
year.
and then he won again in 09 against the Cardinals.
Okay,
Yeah. He
right. When did his rookie year? Or
no,
his
second year. His rookie year, they did go 15-1 or something like that.
Yep, it was them, the Patriots, and I want to say the Eagles that had the good record that year.
Yeah. So regardless, I think they're going to be third place. I don't think they have enough. The other 2 teams in this division, the Cleveland Browns are next, and the reason why I put them here is because, for one, they're not the Baltimore Ravens, because the Ravens are the best team in that division by far. Lamar Jackson, still even unvaccinated as he is, he still dominates.
Why do you have to throw that out there?
I'm just. Well, it affects your team.
It's people's choice.
It is, but it affects your
It affects
team.
the football team.
Choices have consequences.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Lamar Jackson still is, during the regular season at least, he's a dominant player. So for you look at the Cleveland Browns, they're good. I think they're going to even be a little bit better. And, of course, your guy, Baker Mayfield, he might show up and do some really things. I just don't think it's enough to go and win that division. Give me Baltimore to take the division. They have always built a great organization there. They always get great players. They did lose their running back. That might hurt them a little bit. But going forward, I think in the end, the Baltimore Ravens will easily win that division.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I'll have to agree with you. I think the Baltimore Ravens are going to win that division. I think they're going to win it going away. I don't believe in the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'm a big Mike Tomlin guy. I love Mike Tomlin. I just don't think they have it.
He needs to be fired.
I think the Cleveland Browns.
Hold on. Why is Mike Tomlin need to be fired?
The Rooney family, they're not going to do that. Man. They're loyal to those guys.
I know.
You didn't want Bill Belichick fired. Why do you want
Bill
Mike
Belichick
Tomlin
got
fired?
6 Super Bowls.
Okay.
Greatest head coach of all time.
What does that mean?
That's what I think. But Tom, you know what is weird with Tomlin, because every now and then he puts out these great records and these seasons, all that, and then but then some seasons is just like. So I don't know. It's up and down. But
Well, it may be up and down, but I tell you something that's not up and down. This guy's
always up.
This guy's always up. When he hits the room right here, you see him out everywhere.
We just all wearing cowboy except you.
Oh yeah, well of course, got to be the odd guy in the room. But joining us now in the studio, you see him out. Well, you won't see him this weekend because it's an away game. But you might see him out at the lake doing some fishing, or you can just see him right here. Or most importantly, Billy, you go over there to that Twitter account at Tovash10 on Twitter where they talk God, sports, and porn. You can go catch him out over there doing some great work as he's gonna. We look for a stand for him. Yeah. There he is. There he is.
He's doing a lot.
How we doing, guys?
I got
Hello.
a stand right here. I found a stand right here.
All right.
There you go.
Right, got me feeling like Skip Cheatham and shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Mr. Hatcher,
Mr. Flavor TV.
you got the you're matching on all Cowboy blues today.
Yeah, it's game week or for the next 17 weeks, so I'll be wearing some kind of star on my body at some point.
Like, man, looks good. Looks good.
What are your thoughts on our esteemed host's attire?
It's a fly shirt.
Thank you.
I need you to get a little bit looser though, man, because about to pop out that thing.
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
okay.
That's only because I have my top button
Yeah,
on.
I'm like with the shirt, let Walt breathe a little
Yeah, I
bit.
just got my top button on.
Okay. All right. How we doing?
We're doing good.
Well, I mean, other than him apparently, playing both sides of the field here.
Yeah.
At one point, he's for the Bucks.
Front running is a habit.
Okay, anyway.
All I can tell you,
Hi,
front running is a habit.
Mr. Vosh, we're in the middle of our predictions right now. We're in
Yeah.
the AFC right now, in the AFC North. I just pretty much said Baltimore's going to run away with it. You agree?
I agree.
Really,
Baltimore's going to win the division. I think right behind them, I think the Browns are going to be there, of course.
Right, and then
They got the great return of Mr. Odell Beckham, one of my guys.
hopefully he
and,
comes back from that injury well.
Yeah, I think he's going to do well, man. They're set up to do things. That's going to be on Baker Mayfield, as far as I'm concerned.
Right.
It's Baker or nothing.
And then you got Steelers and the
Yeah, Steelers
Bengals.
and then the Bengals finishing in absolute last.
So we'll go to, before we go to the front runner himself, we'll go to Mr. Hatcher. Where do you see the AFC North shaking out?
All right, so give me the teams in the AFC North.
You got the Bengals, you got the Browns, you got the Steelers, and you got the Ravens.
That's a tough division just by naming those teams. The Browns will be fun this year because of Beckham and because of the running back, and also, I mean, if you look at the Browns, even with Baker being there like the last 3 years or whatever, one person, can't carry his load, and that's Odell Beckham. He gets hurt a lot, which is very
Kind of like
unfortunate.
the Kyrie Irving of the NFL.
It's something like that, or maybe even the KD of receivers.
Wow.
It's because if he's on the field, then he could be top 2 or 3.
Yeah, he's
but
elite.
he leaves you after week 4 and 5 because of some season-ending injury. And then Pittsburgh, I'm really not sure about how far Big Ben is willing to carry them. And then we got Joe Burrow back with Cincinnati.
Yeah, but then they wasted a pick on his best friend.
Yeah, who was his best friend?
The receiver from
Receiver,
Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase.
Okay. And so I heard that Jamar Chase is not really doing good so far.
Oh God.
In the preseason and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Thoughts and prayers.
I'm not really too concerned about that because Juju should be able to step up and show him a few things. And then of course over there in Baltimore, Lamar Jackson doing his thing. They're strong, but we need him to be still accurate with the football as far as because he's an injury. He's one run play away
Yeah, from being gone.
from being Robert Griffin. So,
But it's funny though, it doesn't happen in the regular season. The regular season aside from pooping, he gets away with a lot. And he's pretty good in the regular season. It's just that in the postseason, apparently he kind of shrivels up.
I do still see them winning the division at least, but again, that division looks tough.
So 3 Ravens, and do you have the Browns as your number 2?
Browns were my number 2 because of the quarterback, and I think that the offense itself is pretty good.
Who do the Browns number 2 work for? Sorry, small potty joke. Well,
EA. I can't take the Ravens this year.
what?
I'm not a fan of Lamar Jackson. I don't like the way he plays football.
Okay.
I don't like the way he throws the football. You know, this guy here is very critical of Dak Prescott in his throwing. What's that? You know, I feel a lot of players get a lot of yak.
He doesn't allow my guys to get yak the way they should. But
that's yards after catch, Vosh.
Yeah, but he's not. He's nothing like Lamar Jackson though.
Yeah, this guy here is inaccurate. I don't like anything about his game really.
Okay.
He's good with the tight end, just not the receivers. The receivers hate playing with him.
Yeah. So why Dez didn't want to go back?
His team overall is always very talented.
Well, you saw it when it got close to the end of the playoffs. Like,
well,
it wasn't for him running the ball all over the place.
Yeah.
But again, but in the regular season, which the division, that's where it counts. He dominates.
What do you mean that's where it counts?
I mean, because when you win, seeding, you win your division during regular season,
right? But when it comes to the playoffs,
right? I know, but
different.
But he's going to win the division then. But he might fall.
Well, he's not going to win the division this year.
Okay,
because the Cleveland Browns are going to win the division. I got the Cleveland
You
Browns.
really think Baker can do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Browns weren't. They were. Remember, they came here and beat the Cowboys, and I think
a lot of people beat the Cowboys though.
Okay, but I'm saying they came here. We had everybody healthy in that game,
and they should have won that game.
Yeah, remember Odell did some sweet play that went around, but they weren't a bad team last year. You see the growth of this team over the years, so you know it's coming.
I can't hate on it because I think the Browns are right there with the Ravens.
Yeah, Baker is starting to turn. He's starting to, as like they bend the curve.
So we got 3 Ravens and a Browns, and then we're reversed on the second team. You think the Baltimore's the second team?
Baltimore's the second team. Steelers. I just want that Roethlisberger era to be over with.
Yeah,
and
which sucks because of Tomlin. I think he's a good coach.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't think Tomlin will get fired. I think Tomlin will be fine. Just like Belichick didn't get fired after Brady, so I think he'll be fine.
Well, you know, those franchises will stand behind their coaches,
right?
You know, it's
Rooney, and Kraft are
they're not built like these other guys.
They're very loyal.
Even
so my guy Jerry.
The Mariners are like
too
that.
loyal.
Whoa, hold on. Because I just want to make sure I got this right. My guy is too loyal, but these other guys are just loyal.
I don't even think Jerry's loyal.
10 years of
the production. There's production on the other side.
They go to that championship games.
Yeah, so
we haven't
justify.
We haven't seen that. We haven't seen that thing in like a while.
I don't even think it's the loyal part though. I mean, with Garrett, it was 10 years, right? And some would say he overstayed his welcome, some would not. But I mean, look at all the coaches before Garrett. I mean, it was a lot, man. Like from Jimmy to Garrett, it was a lot. And so, like, I really don't see Jerry being that loyal dude because then you got to give him credit for being, you know, that real good GM, that real good owner. Nah, it's not really the case.
Yeah, that's true because he does go out bucking because, man, Chan Gailey only got 2. You know, there's no photos of Chan Gailey coaching. I have been looking. Go look on Google Images. You can't find the image of him coaching the Cowboys.
Which is that's sad because some people watching this show right now don't even know who Chan Gailey is.
Exactly.
They know who Dave Campo is.
Dave
there's plenty
because he was on the Hard Knocks.
Yeah.
With Marty. Remember Marty B didn't want to do something. Coach, I can't play that way.
Yeah.
I know you don't, but you got to tuck it in.
Just like
they pulled his pants down. He goes, you don't know I don't wear no underwear.
Yeah. Oh, Dave Campo.
All right, so we got the AFC North, so let's go to the worst division in the AFC.
The AFC South.
The AFC South.
Terrible.
That would consist of the Colts, the Texans, the Jaguars, and the Titans.
Right.
Yeah. We agreeing the Titans?
We're going to be unanimous on this one.
Yeah, that's going to be unanimous. And
okay, so let's make it fun.
And I would just like to just go on the record to say that I might have the Tennessee Titans winning the Super Bowl this year.
I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even get mad at that.
Yeah, Mr. I hate
because we know. Maybe he'll be part of the reason why. But you know, it's that guy. It's that truck horse they got back there that's gonna get him there.
Right.
You know, I have them.
And your guy Tannehill.
Yeah. Well, you know, remember I call him Tannenbaum.
Tannenbaum, right?
Yeah, that's what he throws. But
he will be this year.
Yeah, I have them dethroning the Chiefs.
Okay. So let's make it fun. Let's make a fun thing instead of picking the winner. Who do you think is gonna be in last place in that division?
Houston, Texas.
Really? Okay.
Houston blew a golden opportunity to go get
Cam Newton.
Even as a backup.
But nobody wants to touch him because he's not vaccinated.
The hell does that have to? Well, okay. If that's the only thing keeping these teams away from touching him, fine.
That's the only thing.
Then that will be his fault if he doesn't make a paycheck this year.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's good.
Okay,
When he got cut, he said, "I'm good."
I'm good, and this, that, and the other.
Papered
But
up, man.
I want to find it. Okay, so
You got them
quick thing on
Under Armour
Deshaun
endorsements
Watson
and
on the
stuff, too.
Texans. They're willing to make him like your third or fourth string quarterback. That's not going to be like on the roster of the active day.
Deshaun,
Yeah,
he may
gonna
get
be
that
chilling.
Greg Hardy exempt thing.
Right, just chill on the roster, like
Yeah.
stay at home.
We'll go home. Go home. You're on the exempt list, and then just go away for a
So,
second.
what another thing is that I'm just gonna say right now, this guy has multiple, whether they're true or not, there are still allegations or stuff that's gone against him, and there was much more with him than there was with Zeke, and Zeke was suspended 6 games.
Right, that's crazy.
And Deshaun Watson is just
Absolutely
practice
Because it's
Yeah.
still allegations.
There's still allegations. There was nothing.
There was nothing
there
proven.
No,
was
Zeke was also on Lower Greenville pulling body parts out.
We did see that.
We saw that.
that's fine.
We saw that. So
That's
that added to it.
And then he also pushed the security guard.
But-
Yeah, there was.
ADC.
Well, I know. Hold on, but no.
According to Goodell, he never even cited those things.
It does-
He cited that.
There's
For
no way.
conduct.
There's
They-
no way.
They hit Zeke for conduct.
Right.
Period.
But we didn't get any examples of the conduct.
Well, no.
That doesn't
But
mean that he didn't get it.
But
I
Zeke
think-
was hit with
I'm saying we
conduct.
should've
Zeke
got
was on
some-
a little streak.
I wanted some cited evidence. You give me
There
some
is no
cited-
evidence.
No, cited. Okay, so
You
let's
talking
say
about with Deshaun?
Yeah, there is no evidence. He can't. This attorney came out and said he got all this evidence on Deshaun Watson. I got all this stuff lined up. Where the fuck is it at?
Well, they are coming out, and some people are filing actual. They're going
And
to the cops.
didn't Deshaun Watson just had an FBI looking the chick because the chick had done an extortion deal
they did.
before.
Yeah, I mean it's like 20 of them.
Yeah.
But hold on.
Usually, like
Some of
15
them are coming
them.
out with real accounts, and I got a couple of sources back down in Houston that if I also echo those same accounts.
Can we get? Well, if we promise Cat, can we have those voice?
Oh,
Yeah.
with the shadow face, with the shadow.
But are those women speaking?
Yeah, I mean, you got a couple that actually came on. I heard this chick on the interview on the radio, and then she was basically giving her account of that, and she was saying she was massaging this dude's from his Achilles up to his calf, and then to his hamstring. She gets to the glutes, right? His words, not mine, but don't be afraid to go in there. She glossed over it. He said, "No, you can go in there," meaning put your fingers in there.
Oh, come on. That's not what it meant. That's not what
I
it
said-
meant.
and that's not the
That's
only
not what he
person.
meant.
I'm telling
That's
you.
exactly what he meant.
No, he wouldn't.
Okay.
To all the NFL athletes out there, let's say you have this.
Oh,
But I just want to say this.
That's
If you-
a- that's
if you
an
have
account, a
a-
real
if
Come
you
on,
have
D.
a if
Watson.
you have a fetish of this massage therapist thing, the smart thing to do is to hire a hooker to do that, to pretend to be a massage therapist rather than have a massage
this guy right here.
therapist.
That's not what you do.
That's
First off,
not-
2 things you need. First
Stop
off,
it
from
right
now on, every NFL player, anybody, put the camera on me. I need you to understand this, okay? 2 things you need to have happen to you. You need to keep the door either wide open or cracked to where somebody can see in there. And number 2, you need to have somebody in there with you. This way, this won't happen again. Present.
Or just hire hookers. They don't say anything.
You
Okay.
can't, you can't hire a hooker to be to pretend to
you
be a
can.
massage
I
therapist.
watched
That's
this
called a felony.
No.
That's what got Robert Kraft
they're
in the
licensed.
situation he
They're
got.
licensed.
No.
Got 'em
It's
messed
called
up.
role playing.
This guy.
Here.
Somebody
I saw
get
it.
this, man.
There's this one video online you watch. She comes over and she goes, "What do you want me to pretend to be?"
Okay, let's take a break real quick because I would hate to see his search history on his internet.
Hit that P, man.
Yeah, you need to hit clear history ASAP. Let's take a break real quick. When we come back, let's go into the NFC side. Let's
good
look at the
stuff.
NFC North and the NFC side.
Oh, so we got to get our wild cards quickly.
Okay, what?
All right. All right. So for me, I got the Dolphins. I got the Chargers.
Well,
and-
they can't be a wild card if they win. Oh, you didn't have to win the
No.
division.
Oh,
Okay.
so I'm not with you. That's crazy and all that. I got the.
You got him number 2.
I got the Chargers, the Dolphins, and I got the what was the other team? The Browns. Those are my 3 wild card teams.
Don't you get 3 wild card
Yeah, you
teams?
get
here?
zero.
I'll go with those 3, man.
Thank you.
I'll go with those 3.
I'm guessing you're switching one of those.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'll
you
take.
got the Dolphins winning the division. So you
I
got
do, and I'll take Buffalo
Buffalo.
as a wild card. I'll take the Chargers.
Buffalo is a wild card.
He's taking Miami as the winner.
I'll take Miami to win the division in an upset.
I can see that.
Buffalo's a wild card.
And in an upset. In an upset.
I got it close too, but I got Buffalo winning the division.
I got Buffalo winning the division.
Okay.
I got
The wild-
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. That's
that.
fair.
And, you know, it
Both
depends
teams
on,
are gonna make the
COVID
playoffs.
Cole. If he,
We don't know what's
They
going
don't
on
need
with
him
this.
though. They don't need him over there. They need him, but they don't need him.
I mean, he sauced up the Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
That's fine. Who
He's
doesn't?
part of the offense.
so you got the Bills. So you got the Bills.
I'll put the Ravens in there.
Bills, Ravens. Because you got the Bills, Ravens, and then the Chargers. And you with me on my three.
Yeah.
What are yours?
So I got Bills winning that division, and then the Dolphins is a wild card.
Mm-hmm.
There's another team in Florida that I got in the wild card, and that'll be Jacksonville. They got
I was getting ready to say I'm torn between having the Colts or the
You got
Bengals
the
Bengals in a
you got
wild
You got
card.
the Jacksonville Jaguars in a wild card.
in the wild card in that division.
Okay, and then AFC.
So basically number 2, right?
No, you get 4 division winners and 3 at large, basically.
Okay, so yeah, give me Jacksonville, give me the Dolphins, and I'm damn sure not going with the Colts. I don't think they're gonna be
Of
good.
the Chargers.
I wanted to take
The Chargers do have a quarterback.
I wanted to take the Bengals as a
So,
wild
and you got
card.
Chiefs winning the division, right? AFC West.
Chiefs win, yes.
Yeah, okay. So there we go. Those are our wild card teams, and we'll pick who.
Watch the Raiders get a wild card this year. Watch, just out of the blue.
Dang it.
Let's take a break real quick when we come back. Let's go to the NFC side. Let's